How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to watch One Piece episode 516. Last episode we got to see Robin, Brook, and Zoro's determination to get stronger.
They finally revealed Luffy's message to the crew that they will meet up in 2 years. Let's see how their training is gonna go. If you'd like to help support our channel, our Patreon link is down in the description below. You'll get early access to all videos that we post onto our YouTube channel, and you get full on reactions to the One Piece series. So if you're interested in those, make sure to check it out. Now on to the anime. Ikimashou.
Let's go home.
What? We're saying bye already? He's going back to Fisherman Island.
Maybe we'll see him later.
So じゃったな。これから先またお前さんの力になれることもあるじゃろう。ともあれ2年後魚人島でやろう。お前さんと仲間たちがやってくる日を楽しみにしておる。
I wonder what's his position there. First son
he
of the
prepares
sea.
so much food for Luffy.
What do they eat? Fish?
よくぞここまで立ち直ったものじゃ。その手、その笑顔。そなたの何気ない仕草のそのままではキュン死にしてしまうかもしれぬ。はは。
Oh my god.
めまいが。
大丈夫か、ハンコック。このまま修行の場へ行きたいのだが。
これ、ルスカイナ島へ船を。はい。
この島はうってつけだ。四十八期といって週に1回季節が変わる過酷な島だ。
What?
What?
Weekly?
So it could just be snowing 1 week and then sunny?
わらは毎日そなたのために尿ヶ島よりお食事を届けに参り。
本当かよ、ハンコック。じゃあ俺名物のゴルゴンなんとか頼む。
今ので名を呼ばれ
She keeps counting? What?
女たちの出入りは厳禁だ。
なぜそういうことをそなたに決める権利がある
How
の
can
じ
she
ゃ。
do that to Bailey?
Oh my god, he's a legend.
石にしてしまうぞ。
海賊などやっていけん。すべてルフィ君のためだ。
なら我
行くぞルフィ君。
He's so cute. He has a little water bottle.
What the heck, man? Is he prepared? Is he prepared to go in here?
Looks like he's going on a field trip.
Like a camping trip or something. Or a hike. It's a giant radish.
唯一の安全地帯だ。
へんてこな形だな。
Is that the plant from like the movie? Those green poison things?
この島には人間はもはや我々2人だけ。
What were those, man?
Dinosaurs?
猛獣の数がおびただし
He
い。
senses them.
とても数えきれない。今の君では打ち取れんような生物がざっと500体以上。力をつけねば夜もおちおち眠れんぞ。
なんでいるとかいねえとか。
君もこの力を身につけるのだ。
He senses.
覇気という力を。
Oh
Haki,
my
Haki.
god, he's gonna do it.
We're gonna get a lesson on Haki.
Finally.
出たなんか出たぞレディのおっさん。おっさん後ろ後ろ。
気配、気合、威圧。それは人として当たり前の感覚と何ら違いはない。疑わないこと。それが強さだ。
So you get stronger just by believing you're stronger? No doubt. It did nothing.
What?
It was like...
Oh, dude, second gear is nothing here.
It was like tickling.
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
2種類に分けられる。ゾウは鼻で私の頭を右から狙っている。
Oh, he
Oh
knew.
my god.
相手の気配をより強く感じる。これが見聞色の覇気。
Observation. It's kind of like the mantra.
Yeah, he's predicted.
Yeah.
Observation
視界に
haki.
入らない敵、その数。
That is
瞬間
insane.
に相手が何をいるかを読み取れる。
Will be so strong.
ドラ、
Yeah.
Oh damn, they're connecting it now. They're
Showed
connecting
it.
it.
What?
Mantra.
空島、スカイピアではこれをマ
They
ント
call
ラ
it
と
a
呼ぶ。
mantra.
They're already
Oh.
hinting it back then.
Observation haki. So it was like a subcategory.
Armament.
見えない鎧を着るイメージを持て。
Holy crap.
What? Damn, that's so
鎧
cool.
は当然攻撃力にも
His is so hard. His defense became offense.
俺ゴム人間なのに打撃が痛い
力の有効な
Garb,
点は
Garb, it can hurt him. It beats
悪魔の
him.
能力者に対して弱点をつくことを除いてはこの武装色の覇気の世で唯一の対抗手段であるとい
If
う
a
こと。
devil fruit user has it, does that mean they counter the hockey? Their hockey's just gonna be
ほ
stronger.
ぼ無敵にすら感じる。ロギアの能力者の流動する実体として捉えることができる。
おっさんがキザルに触れ海軍の煙にも青生地にも攻撃を当てられるんだな
Oh, if you have haki
Yeah.
infused. Dude.
It's
この
confirmed
力を武器に
now.
まとわせることもできる。
We can transfer the haki to the weapons
鉄の
too.
矢かと思った
見聞色、武装色、世界にはごく稀に
お
こんな覇気を扱える者がいる。
Oh my god, that's so cool. I wonder if Luffy sensed anything. Oh my god.
He can control who it hits.
これが相手を威圧する力、覇王色の覇気。大きく名を上げるような人物はおよそこの力を秘めていることが
The
多い。
biggest names.
ただしこの覇王色だけコントロールはできても鍛え上げることはできない。
Can't
これは使用者の気迫そのもの、本人の成長でのみ強化する。
Damn, you have to just be strong
オ
to
ーク
use
ション
it.
会場でたやつ
You can't train it?
You can control
もう
it,
体
but you
験
can't
しているはず
train
だ
it.
君の覇王色の資質は
He's just realizing now that he was able to do that. Like he never questioned why everybody got knocked out or anything.
I wonder if he feels it. Maybe it feels like nothing.
完全にコントロールできるまでは多用してはならない。周りにいる関係ない人間まで威圧してしまう。
Oh.
He doesn't choose who it uses it
どうした
on.
海賊王のクルーはこんな怪物を手も触れずに倒すのか
少しは尊敬したか。
この覇気ってのいろんなところで見たことがあったじいちゃんエネルに
I can't believe Guard never told him anything.
Right? Train him.
Just beat his ass with haki and that was
覇
it.
気の習得は容易ではない。
Damn, that's wild. They just gave us the whole hockey lesson right there.
本来期間的に短すぎる見聞色、武装色、覇王色まで基礎は叩き込んでやる。
Holy crap.
He gonna learn all three in
He's
2
gonna,
years?
he's gonna be a mini Riley
の人間は
at the end of this 2
全て
years.
によって得意な色に力は変わ
But
る。
he's gotta do all three. He's the master of all.
あとは得意な色を伸ばす。それぞれ強化すればできることの幅が広がる。
Damn, what?
あった
Because most people can only do one. If you do all three,
Yeah.
he's already have
期待がとなれ
advantage.
ば私は甘くないぞル
Oh
フ
my
ィ。
god, I'm so excited.
おう望むところだ
Oh, I was so scared. I was like, it's
Something's
gonna
gonna
start
happen.
already. He's
Yeah.
gonna punch him with haki.
ちょっと待った
うん
確かここだけは安全だっておっさん言ってたな海賊麦わらのルフィはちょっと急
Oh,
用だ
he's gonna put his hat
Taking
down.
his hat off.
He doesn't want to risk it.
Oh, he never parts with his hat. I
Yeah.
can't believe this.
That's crazy.
エースルフィ俺たちは必ず海へ出ようこの国を飛び出して自由になろう俺はなはにゃこれもみんな
Oh, they're gonna be separated for so long.
ルフィ
Yeah.
ルフィ
2 years, yo.
ルフィ
ルフィルフィさん
Oh my god,
Holy
they're ending
crap.
with this opening.
よろしくおっさん
Damn, this is
This
gonna be
is so epic,
huge.
お願い
dude.
しますレイディさんだいやレイディ先生師匠
Shisho, Shisho.
なんでもいい
Oh my god, he's gonna be so strong. He's gonna be
Dude, this is
completely
so
different.
awesome. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Dude, this is goosebumps. This is so cool. I love seeing them like so motivated and high spirited.
Yeah, right? Damn.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited to see what they learn,
Yeah, I'm
right?
so excited to see their growth and where they're gonna go after this.
Like, we're probably blown away.
Ah. He never fixed his face, man.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this
I love
is such an epic way to end this episode. What? I'm so hyped and excited.
ロビン、フランキー、ブルックそれからエース、サボ誓うために俺は強くなる
Go to new world! Wow!
Yo, what?
That's so cool! Oh my god. I don't know why. It's like we're just starting the adventure now.
Yeah, it's crazy,
right?
but the feeling you get from this is like,
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
we're going to do this all over again,
Yeah.
right?
And we're going to achieve more.
yeah,
Oh my god.
it's
I
like
don't know.
whatever we knew before,
Yeah.
we're gonna know
Yeah.
more now.
I think the feeling of
Right?
excitement is so indescribable.
It's the way they executed it,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like it's not like the goal has changed at all,
Same.
but it's the same goal. But it almost feels like we're at a checkpoint right now, or
Yeah.
something like that, right? It's like a
Mhm.
turning point.
A turning point, yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna train, they're gonna get stronger, they're
Yeah,
gonna meet
yeah.
up, and we're gonna go back on the One Piece journey.
Yeah, go to new world. Oh my gosh.
Holy crap, man. Everything's gonna be different in 2 years.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
That's crazy.
They would have chosen the warlords already too.
Oh yeah, by
We're-
then
we're
yeah.
gonna-
we'll
we're gonna-
know who the new.
Yeah, it's gonna be
warlords are.
completely different.
Okay, so they finally gave the explanation of Haki. I think we were like pretty
Okay,
close
we're
from
pretty
just
close,
our
yeah.
speculations, right? I think the most confusing was the whole mantra mix up, but they just
Mm-hmm.
clarified now that it is the same thing. They just called it a different thing in
Yeah.
Skypia. Is the power to feel other presence more strongly? Isn't that what Zoro did? Just the other episode when he met with Mihawk? She's like, what's this energy? Was he always able to do that?
I'm kind of referring back to
I just remember.
when he cut the Mr. One. He cut
Mr.
iron,
One.
steel.
Oh yeah. Is that observation though?
The
I don't know
present?
if that has
Does
to
that
do-
refer to? Was that Haki infused? Yeah, he's devil fruit, right? He cut him. Not that he cut steel, but
Oh yeah.
he infused
yeah,
his
that's true.
Haki into his sword, and then he was able to cut the steel because
it
he
was
kind of
Haki.
canceling the devil fruit power, but not cutting the steel itself. Maybe does
But
that
then
count?
yeah, I mean that would be the other type though. That would be the armament.
Armament.
I was
Haki.
thinking, is it the observation because he
For
sensed
sense.
Mihawk coming over to him? When Mihawk was
Yeah.
there, he was like, "Oh, this presence."
But
or
he
this
felt
energy.
that long, like in the beginning when he
Yeah.
first met Mihawk. He felt that already. He felt his presence.
He felt that already.
doesn't that just mean Mihawk has a really strong
Is
Haki?
it though? But no one else feel anything, just him. He the only one that say that.
He can describe it.
He described
Actually, does
it.
other people feel it?
That's what I'm saying. I don't
No,
know.
the baboons have Haki then. They
Yeah.
felt it. They felt Mihawk too, not just the steps. Like they're just like,
The
oh,
baboons
shit.
have Haki? Oh yeah, okay,
Right?
never mind. You're right. No, I don't think they have Haki.
Could they have Haki?
I don't think. Can animals have Haki?
Everyone has it. You know what he just said?
I don't know what he means by everyone. Is it only people?
Humans? I don't
Or
know.
every living being can have Haki?
Maybe? Observation?
の数
This is exactly what Kobe has, the observation.
No, I was just thinking because like it just happened last episode. I'm like,
The
was
presence?
that having to do with
I
Haki?
can't tell if that's just Mihawk's aura.
Mihawk's aura. But why would you be able to sense that if you don't have?
That's how strong he is. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like, it gives off like the Conqueror's vibe, but he's not able to do that. It's his
Yeah.
presence. Like the way they
Yeah.
describe Conquerors.
Yeah. But they're saying everybody have it.
Have
so it's
Haki.
like, that means that technically all the crew have it. They just have not awakened to use
The
it yet.
Haki, yeah. Zoro maybe.
Zoro maybe, because
Maybe.
you're saying like he was able to sense people and
He's
he was
able to
able
sense
to
people.
cut through double fruit powers.
Yeah, Mr. One.
Mr. One. Yeah, I totally forgot that he
No.
was a double fruit user. Like
yeah. Because he was Steel, right? He was like fighting
is
him,
the
right?
steel, yeah.
And then we were like, oh, he's
speaking.
gonna beat him, right? And he actually was able to.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he
that's
said
true.
everything like slowed down and stuff.
That's true.
I guess at the time you'll be like, oh yeah, he kind of had like this like main character swordsman hack kind of thing, but like it makes sense.
What about Usopp? Because he was able to sense Mary. Is that observation
That
as well?
actually may have observation though,
Right?
He was the only one who could hear.
He could
Mary's
only
thing,
like
right?
hear, and then he was like sensing that she was coming, and like remember
hold
remember
up.
during Water 7 that she was
Water
really
7,
far away,
yeah.
and then he hear that weird
heard that,
sound.
yeah.
That was so far away.
Another thing is Annie's lobby in the tunnel. He heard the water. No one knew. Like he heard it somehow.
Oh
Didn't he?
yeah.
Wasn't he was like he like somehow heard it? It didn't even happen yet, but he like somehow knew.
Yeah.
can't-
That's observation.
Like, I
yeah.
can't tell if that's just him being a scaredy cat. Like he's just extra senses to danger, but I think that's like his observation hockey.
Yeah,
kicking
it
in,
could
right?
be. It could be because he just Rayleigh just told us that everybody have it naturally. It's just like they haven't trained it yet, so they could have been using it without us really knowing. You know, doesn't necessarily mean that they're like OP now because they have hockey. Because technically everybody has hockey. It's just
They
a
need
matter
training.
of what level of hockey you have. Because so I'm assuming Zoro so far and Usopp has shown that they have some level
Of
of
hockey.
using it without them really knowing.
Yeah,
What else? Who else? Is there anybody else? Yeah.
Nami. I don't think so. She's the. Actually, if Nami has observation hockey, it will help her in fighting.
Observation.
You'll be able to know what's happening next,
Yeah.
or presence and sensing. I think that's very useful. The observation hockey, even if you're not able to use the armament hockey.
Not sure about Sanji. It would feel weird if he didn't have it. Because he's also like a fighting type.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think for, let's say if,
No, he definitely needs some kind of hockey because he's gonna need a fight out for users.
yeah. But I was just thinking, like, oh, maybe if Robin, Nami, and Chopper don't have it, it would kind of make sense. They're not really fighting types.
Hand to hand, kind of.
Yeah. But Sanji is a fighting type. Like, he should have it plot-wise, I think.
Well,
I can't think of
he's
any
training with
instance.
the new Kempo. Do you think
Yeah.
that has hockey
I
involved?
just can't think of any instance. Oh, maybe.
Does the like the
yeah.
style have hockey in
True,
it?
true. Ivan totally knows hockey, how to use hockey.
Right.
Yeah, I think so. Because I would assume that island is also kind of like the Maiden Island.
Hold on. Didn't he fight the warden? The poison? Wasn't he able to do some damage to him?
Oh yeah,
He was somehow he was able to use hockey against him, but his power was too strong, like his poison.
That's true.
So maybe his new Kempo style does have some sort of
Yeah.
hockey involved.
Maybe because then also because Sanji was like, how are these guys so strong? Like the kicks and stuff.
Oh, they're
Is
able
it
to
because-
read him too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or like when they block him, maybe it's that armament hockey.
Yeah, like that's why it has
Defensively.
extra. It's like this kick is extra strong when the block is
Actually,
like
yeah.
extra strong.
Maybe
It could be infused, right?
Yeah, maybe Sanji will learn.
But
that
like,
too.
I'm just trying to think if there are any instances where
In the
Sanji
show.
has shown that he might potentially be able to use that. I can't think of anything.
Wasn't that the fire leg from fighting the wolf?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, but I'm like, how would that have to do with
even if there
Haki?
wasn't Haki, his fire attack was strong already. So I don't know.
Jambe
Yeah.
like
I don't know if
that
that was infused with Haki.
Yeah, we don't know. It was on fire though, and I remember questioning like, how can it be on fire?
Do you think it's Haki related? No, actually, I don't think it can be Haki related, can it?
No.
Right, it's fire. It's kind of weird.
I mean,
He spins so fast that his leg when it goes on fire.
Yeah, that's the part that was weird. I'm like, why? How's it on fire but not burning him?
No, out of nowhere.
But if he has the Haki infused,
It's protected.
then
You're
maybe
saying his
it's
leg's
protected,
protected.
then he can have it on fire.
Maybe.
I think it's a stretch. Not really sure right now.
Smokers gonna have a hard time in the New World, no? If people are able to use Haki.
We don't know if Smoker can use it though. How do we know if he can use it or not?
Haki to defend.
Actually, no,
How does
actually-
Logia defend themselves if they have Haki? Like,
Actually, yeah, you're right. I don't think he's ever used it. Because if he did have it, wouldn't he have used it against Luffy?
he doesn't need to. He has his
They were like fighting.
Sea Prism weapon.
That's true.
He doesn't technically need
Hmm.
Haki to
We
fight the
don't
level 4
know.
users because he has a weapon to counter the level 4 users.
I think it's safe to assume that everybody has like at least some low level use of Haki in the New World. I think it's safe to assume that.
Yeah.
Because everybody has it, so it's like, if you know that you have that potential and you are aware of this, why would you not train this kind of power,
True.
right? So I feel like, maybe they don't put as much time and emphasis in training it, but I feel like everybody should know at least some low-level Haki usage.
Do you think the crew will know some sort of Haki at the end of the 2 years?
Well, I'm pretty sure Mihawk would know. So I don't know, like, if Zoro would
Mihawk
learn
has
it
an
from
observation
Mihawk.
Haki. He's a
Yeah,
swordsman.
yeah, he does.
He
He has
he
that
has to have a
observation,
really
yeah.
strong observation Haki
I think so, yeah.
to not get hit. So it's overall, it's the person's spirit overall.
Yeah.
He needs to be really strong in order to control it.
If you don't have doubt in yourself. So the stronger you are, the less doubt you would have in
Okay, yeah, that
yourself,
actually makes
meaning your
sense.
Conqueror's Haki will just naturally become stronger.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if you're weak, then you have doubt in yourself.
Yep.
But if you're strong and you're confident that you can take on anybody,
Then you're a conqueror. You have the
you're a
conqueror spirit. It makes
Haki.
sense. It
Yeah.
makes sense in a way, yeah.
It's like a passive that you're training.
Yeah. Does that mean... That means Luffy will be able to fight all the admirals.
We don't know how strong they are.
But he
though.
has Haki, he can touch them now. Before he couldn't even touch them.
That's true.
Smoker catching him, every time he loses to Smoker.
Does Ace have Haki? Because I'm kind of confused now. Why didn't he use the Armament Haki to potentially block Akainu's punch?
Is it because he was weakened?
You're saying he
Like
was weak and he
deflected?
wasn't able to? Yeah, he should be able to, right? Because if Akainu was punching him, he was using his magma form. Actually, I guess we don't know if he was using Haki as well. But then in that case, if it's like a Haki hit versus another Haki hit, would it be like
Whoever's
whoever's
stronger
Haki
would
is
cancel each other?
stronger would cancel the other one out? Like, we don't really know how that works. But my question is, like, why didn't he use Haki? Like, he just said that you could use it as a defense,
Yeah.
right? It's like a shield, right? So if he used that shield on his body, he blocked Luffy. Because our argument for him letting Akainu punch him was because he wanted to protect Luffy. But
Yeah.
if he shielded himself with Haki and then did that, like, he still would have been able to shield Luffy. So why didn't he do that? And it showed that he has Conqueror's Haki. Like, does he,
as a
did
kid, he
not
has
train?
Conqueror's Haki, but I don't think anyone trained him.
He didn't train the other two Hakis.
Maybe. Or first thing he thought of was just to protect Luffy.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Akainu also had Haki. Because if our theory is that the stronger Haki overpowers,
Do you think Haki was involved?
then maybe it was. That's what I'm thinking. Because I'm like, if you had Haki, right, why would you not use Haki first? Like, it should just be something that you think of immediately to do.
But I feel like they kind of emphasize the Haki on non-Devil Fruit users.
But
Right.
he should be able to use it too, no?
Like who are we trying to say? Like Ace using
Ace.
Haki to defend against Akainu?
Yeah. Why would he not do that?
I don't think he can.
What do you mean he can't?
Don't they say the magma is the strongest?
Yeah, but Haki should counter Devil Fruit power. So
Should.
if Akainu was just punching him without Haki, then technically it should have deflected. But we don't know if he was using Haki, and then if he was using Haki, what's the result of that?
Maybe his Haki wasn't strong enough, if you say it like that.
If it's Haki versus Haki, then we don't know what's the result. So it could have been that actually we were assuming that Ace was just trying to block for Luffy, but we don't know if at that moment he actually used Haki, but Akainu Haki overpowered his.
Yeah, I guess
because
so, yeah.
he could have also been using Haki.
Yeah,
but we don't know because
yeah.
it's like a power that you can't really see, right?
Makes sense. I think it's either or. Like
I think that
Akainu's
make more
Haki
sense,
was either
though.
stronger or his Devil's Fruit was stronger. Or that Ace had to manifest his physical body to protect Luffy.
I think we need an explanation as to what happened when two people are both using Haki and they punch each other. Like the Armament Haki. If they both use it, like say, and then they just like punch each other or something, how would that work? Would that just be like, oh, they like bounce off each other, or is it like the stronger one overpowers the other one, or like what is it?
Weakened? What do you think?
Is it that he's weakened? I guess they
Been
haven't
captured
given.
for
I guess
so
they haven't
long.
given us the conditions on what it takes to use the Haki. Like, does it take your energy?
I guess so, yeah.
Or
Like so
what?
far they've just been describing
Yeah.
it, but like they haven't really shown like the toll on the
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, they haven't shown consequences,
Yeah.
which makes me feel like they could just use it indefinitely. But yeah, they haven't told us like these are the conditions or
Yeah.
these are the consequences.
Maybe they
for
do
using
get
it.
tired,
We don't know.
right?
That's true.
They don't really show so far. So we'll have to see whoever stacks against Luffy
Yeah.
later on in the New World who has Haki, right?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird because they've been hinting Haki this whole time, and now they finally revealed it. So now it's like, okay, how much of everything we've seen in the past is actually Haki related?
Yeah.
I think that's the thing.
Yeah, I'm just like fixated on Ace's stuff.
You think he could have been saved?
No, because the thing is, like, okay, think about it this way: if Haki just makes it like a shield, right? So that it cancels out double fruit power. So now
Yeah,
Ace
okay.
and Akainu are both just no double fruits, like they're
No
just
double fruit.
normal bodies, normal human bodies. Okay,
Human bodies, okay,
Yeah.
sure. No
I
powers,
punch
okay.
him.
Yeah.
What kind of punch is strong enough to fucking go through the person? Like it should
Double
only...
fruit.
Yeah, but I'm thinking from the Haki perspective.
Does that mean he's not using Haki?
No, but then that would make sense. Yeah, then that means he's not using Haki.
Yeah, he's just using
right?
Devil's Fruit
But
then.
then I'm like, why didn't Ace use Haki?
Like concentrate
like-
the Haki at his chest?
Yeah, infuse his chest or whatever with
With
the
Haki.
Haki. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's a loop. I'm like, why didn't he do that if he didn't?
I
do
think
this,
it's the
he didn't do
amount.
that?
They haven't really explained how much Haki you need to exert to counsel or to physically touch Devil Fruit user. I think that's what it is. Let's say if Ace did do the Armament Haki at his chest, but Akainu had stronger Devil Fruit. We don't know if he used Haki, but let's just say he has stronger Devil Fruit and his magma does burn his fire already. Maybe that was enough to like pierce through his defensive Haki. Like they haven't shown us like a threshold
okay.
of how much it'll take. We don't know if Devil Fruit can overpower Haki.
Yeah.
Because they say Haki can counter Devil Fruit, but to what extent? How much Haki do you need to exert to do it? I think that's also another thing.
So
like-
you're thinking that there's a possibility that the Devil Fruit can actually overpower the Haki if the
Haki
Haki
user.
is not strong enough.
Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's safe to assume. I mean, like, I think it's a possibility, but for now, I think it's safe to assume that you can't do that because he never mentions it.
Have we seen a point where Devil Fruit overpowers Haki?
No, the only example would be Ace and Akainu. If
How
that
about when
was what
Kizaru was
happening.
fighting Rayleigh? Rayleigh was struggling against Kizaru even though he could touch him with his Haki. It's not like all of a sudden he instantly overpowered Kizaru.
But that's because Kizaru was still at the speed going at the speed of light.
Yeah.
So
So
Rayleigh
doesn't-
had to still keep up with him at the speed of light. I
So
don't
physically he wasn't strong enough.
I think it was
Do you
more.
think?
No, but the Haki would have still hit him. You see what I'm saying?
Like physically
yeah,
hit Kizaru.
It's just
yeah.
that he can't even keep up with how fast Kizaru is going.
So his Devil Fruit kind of still overpowered
I guess
his
in
Haki.
that way, like it kind of is, but that was more like a speed thing. It's not like
But his Devil Fruit was speed. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like
I guess.
Akanu's Devil Fruit is like magma, right? So it melts everything, but at the same time, if he had Haki too, so it's like can Devil Fruit also use Haki? Yeah, they can. They can. So
But
aren't they
I'm-
even more scary then?
Yeah.
Than just a regular person with
Yeah,
Haki?
that's why I'm saying a Devil Fruit power user should all be able to use Haki, then you get an advantage.
Yeah.
Because if you are a Devil Fruit user, you can't use Haki, but other people can use Haki, then now you're at a
You're screwed.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
And then regarding like Kizaru versus Rayleigh, I don't think that counts as like proof that Devil Fruit Power overpowers Haki because Rayleigh couldn't even hit him because he's light. How would you know that?
He was on the defense.
It would have to be like he's hitting the light and then the light somehow still breaks the sword or something like that. Then you could be like, yeah, it overpowered that Haki.
We would need to see Garps fighting some Logia. Right?
Yeah, we would have to see...
Just with his fists and, let's say Akinu. Magma, and somehow Garps was just using his fist with Haki.
Yeah.
And fights him and somehow obliterates him.
Yeah, we would have to see
then
something like that.
That'll be like confirmed that Haki like overpowers Devil Fruit.
I mean, I think it's safe to assume that it does because he says right here that that's the way to do it, right? And then he didn't mention that there's a threshold. Because I feel like that's the first thing you would mention. It's like, oh, you can do this, but you have to do this first. You wouldn't just mention that without the risks. So I feel like it's safe to assume that
there is a threshold?
No, I think it's safe to assume that there isn't a threshold.
There isn't a threshold. Like if Kobe somehow is able to harness Armament Haki, he should be able to beat any Devil Fruit user.
I think so. Okay, it's the way he explains it. Okay, if the armor is hard enough, then you can use it as offensive power, meaning like it could still be used as defense. So if it's really strong, then it would like reflect and like actually cause damage to the person trying to attack you. But he doesn't really mention that there's like a threshold for it to ever be a defense kind of thing.
Is that what he means by the hard enough? You just need to be strong, like a Haki just needs to be strong enough?
For it to be offensive.
Yeah, for you
to be attacking. So it has to be strong enough. You need to train it to be strong in order to attack with it. But the bare minimum would always be that it will be a defensive shield, is what I'm getting from the dialogue.
Or to bounce off at that degree.
Like you would be able to take more damage or something, like a defensive shield.
Yeah, defensive shield. It's the way they describe it, I get it, like, okay, like the gist of it, but I feel like at the end of the day, it comes down to the Devil Fruit Power, no?
I don't think so, because if you view it as Devil Fruit Power versus the Haki, how do you gauge how much stronger your Devil Fruit Powers is?
That's the weird thing.
It's not like it's not like their Devil Fruit Power is getting stronger though. It's just that they're using it in a different way, or like they themselves is getting stronger. You know what I mean?
You mean strengthening Devil Fruit?
Yeah, like how does Luffy strengthen his rubber man techniques? Like it would just be techniques, but his rubber man properties are always gonna stay the same. It just is what it is. It's not like you can be a stronger fire.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like if Ace trained, would his fire become hotter? Like I don't know that.
I don't know.
Or like for example, let's just think Akainu, magma, right? How would he train the magma for the magma itself to be stronger? That's why I'm thinking like the Haki versus the Devil Fruit. I don't think it's like a level. I think it's just like you have it and that's it. I don't know if you like train that. I don't know.
The Haki or the Devil Fruit?
Like the Devil Fruit. Sorry, not the Haki. Sorry, yeah, the Devil Fruit.
The Devil Fruit.
Because how would you train that to be stronger? Like colder, faster? Like Kizaru faster, Aokiji colder. Like
the techniques.
I don't know.
Do we count the techniques as getting stronger then? Like,
but that's not like the powers.
Like they already had it.
Yeah,
like,
the powers themselves are the same still. It's just that they're using it in a different way. Right?
It's kind of like Whitebeard with the Tremor versus Blackbeard with the Tremor.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Like how do we say who's stronger with?
Okay, I want to believe Whitebeard is stronger.
Okay,
so there's no argument.
Okay, fine,
that's a bad example.
Fine, but I'm just saying that's the best way to describe it since they had the same power.
Yeah, like how would we say one of them is stronger with that Devil Fruit? You know, like they might be stronger in terms of like having more techniques, but the power itself is always the same. It's just that how they're using it is different.
Okay.
So the power itself, I don't think there's a level for that. Like, how would you determine which Devil Fruit is stronger than to overpower some kind of level of Haki?
Let's say
Haki has levels. Haki has levels. Did he just say that, right? Like, you can train your Haki.
You can train your Haki. Okay, so that's like saying Akinu using his Magma Punch versus Ace using his Fire Punch. or Smoker using a smoke punch.
Yeah.
Like, is it as simple as it's just properties countering each other, like elements wise?
That's how I see it. I don't know if there's like an actual like levels for the devil fruit powers, because haki I see it as a power. Like for example, like observation haki, right? Maybe it's like the distance or the amount of
how far you can sense presence,
how far
or,
you can sense, how many presence you can sense. Like that's like
there should be levels,
that's like a number, right? So that's why I see it as levels, because it's like you can count how much, and then use that number to determine like, oh, like you did get better. Like before you could only do a 1 kilometer range versus the next one you do a 2 kilometer range. But for devil fruit powers, there isn't like a numeric system to actually calculate if they are stronger. So it's like, oh, he learned this new Gomu Gomu power like technique. Is like, is that devil fruit power now stronger? Like the power's still the same. It's just that he himself got stronger because he used it in a different way and has a different technique now. So I don't know if like I don't know how you would like gauge how much like the level difference for that.
Or the threshold of, we're trying to figure out how much threshold of haki you would need to counter devil fruit. Is that what you're trying to
No, the devil fruit for haki to counter haki.
The threshold of devil fruit to counter the haki. Because the way they're phrasing it right now, haki is direct counter, effective counter to devil fruit.
Yeah.
And then we're also using that to talk about if Ace channeled Armament Haki to his chest, does that effectively deflect or block Akanu's attack?
Yeah.
But since it pierced him, is that safe to say his haki was not strong enough since it's leveled measured?
Yeah. I guess it's a bit weird, right? Because it's like, if you think about it, technically speaking, if they're just the lowest level of haki, would they be able to counter all the overpowers, even like from someone like Akainu? Or is it like you need to have a certain level? I think that's what we're confused about. It's like we don't know what that threshold is, and it's kind of hard to gauge because there is no way to gauge for devil fruit powers. I think that's the issue
like
right
you
now.
said,
they're like using different kind of measurement systems in terms of like power and strength.
Yeah, those are more like countering.
Yeah, because those are like through the properties.
Elements and properties countering versus haki. There's actually a system.
Yeah. Like a kind of like a level system.
A level system. Yeah, I think so. And they show that everyone has some sort of haki.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's like,
kind
is
of
that
weird.
enough to fight the devil fruit user?
Yeah, we will know. We'll have to see.
It's the way they introduced it.
It's the way they introduced it.
Because now we can apply it to, because they were hinting it, we can apply it throughout the show that we watch.
Yeah, right? Because if it's like haki versus haki, and then let's say that Akainu haki happened to be stronger, does that mean that he will now his haki overpower Ace? But then does that mean when he punching, does he still have the magma properties, or is it now like a haki shield? You know what I'm saying? You know how I'm imagining it? So it's like when he punching, because it's technically a shield, right? So then if his hand is magma,
like it's infused.
Is it infused with haki? Does that mean it still has the magma properties, or is it now just a regular punch kind of thing? Because it's like supposedly shielded by the haki. We don't really know.
Is it a two-way? The 2 layers? So the haki will do the damage first, but the magma's coming right after. So even if Ace blocked, we could see as Akainu had a stronger haki, broke through his Armament Haki, and then the magma finished
everything off. Oh,
that could be it, maybe.
Like that. So you're saying like Akainu's haki broke through Ace's haki, and then that exposed him to be able to be hit by the magma itself.
Yeah, this is is to say if Ace used haki, because then we also could go and say that he took his physical form to protect Luffy, right?
But if you could use haki, it's like, why would you not do that?
I guess he did try. Like, we're gonna assume that Ace knows haki.
I'm gonna assume he did it.
And he tried to like focus the haki at his chest, but the Admiral's haki is just stronger and broke through. So it's like his Delphi already countered his element. The magma was stronger than the fire, and then his haki was already stronger than Ace, because Ace was imprisoned the whole time too. Maybe.
No, I think that makes sense. I like your explanation where it's like the haki first and then the magma after. Because like my question is like, it would be kind of weird if it's like you use haki but now your elements or your devil fruit power is gone. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like if you infuse your attack with haki and then now the properties of your devil fruit power is gone, then it's like it counterproductive.
It's kind of weird. Like the way they're saying right now that haki can effectively counter devil fruit eaters, it's like they can learn Haki too and counter your Haki.
Yeah.
If their Haki's stronger than you.
Well, that's what they're gonna do with Luffy, right? He's a
Right.
double free power user, but he's still gonna.
Yeah, but they're
use
saying that they
Haki.
can take, like, now we're imagining Luffy taking on the Admiral, Aokiji, Kizaru, because he can touch them now. But now we're thinking, oh, what if they have Haki and their Haki is also stronger too? Like their observation, they know Luffy's going to hit him there, or they strengthen the spots where he thinks he's going to get hit. Like, because we're saying Haki has levels versus Delfruit is just Delfruit.
Yeah, true.
Right?
So it's gonna be a matter of the strength of the Haki.
The strength of the
then,
Haki, right? Isn't that going to come down to?
Yeah, that's what it's gonna come down to then. Yeah, as long as your Haki is stronger, then even if the other person's double fruit counters you, you still have a chance.
Yeah,
I think
you still have a
just
chance.
through the Haki
Yeah.
itself.
Does it show how strong Garp is?
Yeah,
Just
he's
Haki.
defeating everyone without
And Shanks too, no?
any double fruit.
Just Haki.
Yeah, Shanks also just Haki.
Okay.
But they have the Conqueror Spirit Haki. They have the Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah, that's true.
So
It's different.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. They have the highest
That's
level
crazy.
Haki, I think.
That's crazy.
I'm so excited. I kind of did the last episode for this whole, like, before New World thing.
Yeah,
is to
yeah.
explain Haki to us.
Yeah.
Because we're going to see that a lot.
We're gonna see that a lot starting now.
It's
from
crazy.
now on.
Like,
We've already been seeing it a lot. We just
yeah,
didn't know
we
what the
just
hell
know-
was going on.
Yeah, exactly.
So now they actually explain it and they're like, hey, by the way, this was happening and you're gonna see even more crazy shit
Yeah.
coming up.
You'll be able to explain it.
Yeah, you'll be able to explain it.
Yeah, instead of being like, oh.
I mean, there's still a lot of questions. Like, we have a lot of questions.
We have a
But
lot of
I don't know
questions.
if they're gonna get that technical with it.
Maybe they will. This is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
Just the
That's
beginning,
true,
right?
that's true.
Like we're expecting all the answers, like levels of Haki versus Devil Fruit, but they just introduced it,
That's
like
true.
just to show us the concept.
But like, I guess everything we've discussed before, they always have a in-depth answer for it afterwards. So it's like, I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
confident that whatever questions we have right now will be answered through future fights or whatever. Like maybe not explicitly said that, oh, this is why this happened.
Yeah.
But I think we can like infer based on some fight or something happening that like, oh, this
that
is because
it applies
of this.
to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. I agree.
That would be cool.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. It really helps with the channel. And if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.